Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie
Good
here.
morning.
So many great things going on around town, especially over in the West Des Moines area, Jackie. I want to let you know what's happening at the Historical Society.
Oh, one of our favorites, Gail Brubaker, joining us this morning, and lots to get to. And you made a joke during break that I absolutely love, Gail, when I asked, how are you guys doing over there?
Said, I'm pivoting so much, I'm a freaking ballerina.
I love it. I love it. I think I'm going to use that soon myself. But you are
can have
helping
that for free.
Thank you. You are helping in so many different ways right now. A lot of education is going virtual,
Yes.
which means you're going to be helping out some schools, maybe even some family members, by making sure that education continues, especially when it comes to the history in the West Des Moines area.
It's part of our mission. It's a big part of our mission. We preserve, we protect, and we educate. We just had our very first live virtual tour for 75 fourth graders. And my gosh, those kids had great questions. So it was nice to have kids back in the house in whatever format it was. So we are, on Saturday, we also videotaped a series of 6 short videos that will be available in January free of charge for public school teachers, and they will all have curriculum attached to them about the Underground Railroad, Iowa women in the Underground Railroad, Bennett School, our rule maker curriculum focusing on James Jordan as both a guy who made laws and a guy who broke the laws. So I'm really excited about that. We got some startup funding for those videos, and we're going to be doing a big fundraising push on Giving Tuesday to help support those virtual tours.
Well, speaking of virtual tours, sounds like you were really had great success with the first one that you did. Now, how did that work? Did they actually walk around while the kids had a chance to ask questions, or did you do a presentation, then the kids asked questions? How did that work?
My coworker Kelly, who was awesome, was down in the basement, which is where our Underground Railroad information is. I was up here. The teachers, boy, aren't teachers amazing people, especially now, had the kids write all the questions on Post-it notes and bring them up to her so she could ask them. So while Kelly answered their questions live, I typed in supporting information in the chat box. So it worked really well. And now I'm afraid, since I'm bragging about it, something's going to crash.
No, you guys are always coming up with a great way. As you said, continue to pivot. If teachers are hearing about this, or parents are, and they're going to be nudging their teachers saying, hey, you need to get in on this, how can they do so? Where's the best way to get in touch with you about these virtual tours?
The best way to do it is just give us a call at 225-1286. And I really hope that a lot of teachers are able to take advantage of this. Obviously, totally free of charge. Schools do not have the budgets. The field trip budgets got stripped. So This is just something that we want to do to be able to give back and to make sure that the teachers are supported and the kiddos get as much information about the Underground Railroad and Iowa history as possible.
I love it. And you mentioned Give Back, and you hinted a little bit at Giving Tuesday, which is coming up right around the corner, a week from tomorrow. So talk about how we can give back to make sure what you are doing continues to go strong.
Well, I challenged my board of directors to do a match this year. So staff and board are all donating, and we have up to $800 match. So every dollar that you give on Tuesday will be doubled up to $800. So I know every nonprofit, every charity does Giving Tuesday, but this is a real opportunity to have an impact on our ability to provide these virtual tours for schools.
Right. Now, we also understand that you have a unique opportunity, especially for the holidays, where people can come over and they can have some pictures taken. Why don't you tell us about that?
We've got this really cool antique sleigh here, and we usually, when we decorate the house and inside and out for the holidays and have our holiday tours, obviously that's not going to happen this year. So we still wanted people to have the opportunity to do some very small group bubble photo ops. So we are selling half-hour opportunities to get your photo taken on our decorated porch with our sleigh. We've got some cool props that we'll have out there, and it's a way for us to raise some money, and it's a way for you to get a really unique family or friends photograph. So again, you can get on our Facebook page and reserve your time slot through our online ticketing, or again, just give us a call at 225-1286. We're not too horrible to talk to, I think.
Yeah, you guys are always doing creative things, and I love that. And an opportunity to have your match doubled for Giving Tuesday, again, up to $800. So every little bit counts as we want to keep these wonderful organizations, these nonprofits, these wonderful organizations like the West Des Moines Historical Society. If you want to keep them around, keep them strong, please consider about giving anytime you can. And why not get a one-of-a-kind unique image over at the Jordan House as well. So make sure to reserve your time slot. Lots to talk about, lots going on, Gail. We love seeing you. Again, if people want more details, the best place to go.
Come to our website, wdmhs.org. Facebook is always updated, or again, call. I feel like I'm here all the time. So call anytime.
Yeah, I like the antique sleigh. That's a really good idea. And for $20, get your family or friends over and get a great picture. And again, you'll be in a safe environment too, because it'd be just your little group of people there. So
Yes.
Gail, have fun pirouetting, and doing spins and things between now and Christmas time.
I'm dizzy as it is.
Great to see you, Gail.
Too much more.
Yeah, a beautiful dancer there. Thank you for everything you're doing for our community and sharing the history of West Des Moines.